Hello, YouTube. I come before you today to complain and talk about a topic that has occurred to me recently when I was sitting alone by myself last night watching ReZero. Now, being homeschooled. Now, anyone that goes to public school and all that has probably thought before, man, I'd rather stay at home all day and I'd rather be homeschooled than ever sit here in this shithole. I hate it. The blah 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 blah. Now, let me tell you that you being homeschooled, it's not all that good. If you have any friends at all at school, you'll think, yeah, this sucks. Now, I am homeschooled. I am not homeschooled in the sense that, my mom sits down with me and it tells me stuff. No, she has work and so does my dad. I sit down and do online classes, and I'm not talking about I join Google Meets. No, I don't. I just do whatever is assigned to me for the day, and that's it. Now, after that, I kind of just have most of the day to myself. I just spend maybe a solid 5 hours in front of my PC doing said schoolwork. After that, it's what do I do? Now, if you're at a certain age where you can't drive places yet, and you can't go and get a job to fill up some of your time, I mean, you really got nothing to do. Truly, you just are kind of sitting there. There's nothing to do. And that is pretty sad. Not having anything to do at all can be depressing. It can get depressing. But you got. It's not all fun. I mean, I have basically been a shut in for running on almost 2 years now of not having hardly any contact with anyone my age. It's not all that fun. I do work out and I do try to keep myself in good physical shape because I'm not going to become a fat slob, even though you do often see me drink Mountain Dew in almost every single one of my videos. I'm not going to become a slob because that's not what I want to be. That's not who I am. I'm not going to physically let myself go. But going to bed around 10 o'clock every night and waking up at 9 in the morning the next day, just doing your assignments for the day, and then sitting down, figuring out what to do, maybe play a few video games. I will help my dad with his work sometimes, and I do try to stay active. But other than that, a lot of my days just consist of me being a shut-in and staying in here or staying in my house. This is in my house, whatever. But it gets so unbelievably and unbearably boring sometimes living like this. And I would love to go back to public school more than anything. I don't like living like this. This sucks. I want to have friends, but all I do is I stay inside. I watch anime and TV to fill my time. I do schoolwork. I'll play games, and I work out, and then that's my day. Sometimes I do actual work and help my dad. I'll go out, sometimes if I get the chance, I'll do outside activities. I'll fish, I'll go hunting. I'll try to do whatever I can to fill my time. But other than that, I'm just a shut-in and I just spend my day doing this. I don't got anything to hang out with. It sucks. It's boring as hell. Because there are people I do know, but all of them have school and they're all busy with school. I got nothing to do all day and it sucks. I don't There's no nothing going on either. Without this sounds so stupid, but having drama and events happen and stuff happening in people's lives makes life interesting. When there is nothing to happen in your life, it's not interesting. It just gets really boring really quick. I mean, I would love to go to school, be like, oh my gosh, Stacy this, Stacy that, whatever. Go, ooh, wow. Or be there and someone just starting to beef with me for the sake of beefing. Or even that going to school and finding out that my buddy's gonna be in a school play or whatever, and I'm gonna encourage him and go watch, and there's that event I'm gonna look forward to go doing. Or after school, hanging out or going hanging out over the weekend with a buddy. There is none of that. I'd rather be in school, dude. Don't take anything for granted in your life, because you never know what's happening in another person's shoes. And I could say that too. It could be worse. I could not have a house, and I could be so bad shut in that I don't even leave my room. But I'm not. There's still things in life that I do love and I do enjoy. But being homeschooled sucks. And there's just not a lot ever happening to make it interesting. But moral of the story here, you never know what something is like until you do it yourself. Because when I first started doing this, I thought I'd love every second of it, and for the first month, I did. But now, after a while, I realized that I took things for granted. And I'm saying that to anyone right now that is struggling, and I do know exams are going to come up shortly after this November, and when December comes closer and y'all will be on Christmas break. Don't take anything for granted in your life, because you never know what something else is like until you experience it, and I wish I hadn't have taken what I had for granted and said I disliked it so much when there were things that I did truly love about it. That is the moral lesson for today's video. I know this is a bit different from a normal Bunch of Rubbish video, but hence the name of my channel, Bunch of Rubbish. I will give you all a bunch of garbage surrounding different subjects. You all get story times, you get goofy little videos where I might talk about something, and you get videos where I talk about anime and manga or just anything I have found interesting and wanted to share with you all and give my review on it. That is it for today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you want to see more of my content, hit subscribe, and that's it. Bye.